Hey everybody, got another video here for you. It looks like there's some sort of a bit of soak through of the lacquer through the tape. And so, yeah, I mean, it looks like it's adhesive residue, but that's actually lacquer, I do believe. So, what I'm going to want to do is get the claw out of the way, come in with some like 2000 and level this out again, and then hit it with the polisher. Okay, it looks like 600 grit is what I want to do this at, and then run through the grits and then polish. Okay, that last grit was 400 grit, and it's now been level sanded, so now I just run through the grits and polish sand running through the grits, and then go to the polisher. Okay, that fixes that, and now it's time to get on with assembly. Okay, the next song, left to right alignment, is set. It's already been shimmed, so the neck break angle is correct. And yeah, I've got even spacing from the string to the outside of the fretboard at the 24th on both sides. It took a little while, but everything lines up great with the carve away for the springs. And so far, I've just got one spring on it because I haven't brought it up to tuning tension. And it's got the long posts in it now, so everything fits and has plenty of threads down in the body. But the one thing I didn't do is I forgot to paint these before I put them on, so now I gotta loosen up the claw, pop this thing off, take one out, see what size it is, and then I can fish up another pair and get them painted. And then I can put that one back in and continue with assembly for the moment at least. And then anytime I want, once the painted ones are done, I can just loosen up the claw, drop the bridge off, replace the posts. That's one cool thing about this whole like exposed system for the Floyd Rose, is that to take the bridge off of the guitar, all you have to do is just loosen these screws, even on once it's all done and fully assembled and everything. So it turns out that the screws for the bridge posts were just the regular M6x30s used for necks, for neck bolts. Um, when you have a lot of shim, hold on a sec. Yeah, you can see here, there's a lot of shim here. So this is an M30, M6x30, and this is an M6x35. And I've even got M6x40s, but that's way more than you need. You can always grind them down or get an M6x35 if you need it. So that's an M6x30, that's an M6x35, and I've got something bigger than that even, 40s or 45s, something like that, but you never really need anything that big. Okay, gonna set these guys aside to dry for a couple hours. And in the meantime, I can go ahead and put everything else together, and then when these are dry, I can just loosen up the claw, pop off the bridge, and replace them. So these temporary posts are more or less adjusted where they should be. And now what I need to do is I need to bring it up to tension, and that will help hold the knife edges on the bridge in the actual grooves of the threads. And as I'm doing that, I'll have to start tightening up the claw as I bring up each string to tension. And there's a good chance that I'll hit a point where I've got the claw screwed in all the way with just one spring on it. And I'll have to back the claw off and pop off that one spring and put on two springs and then tighten it back up and then continue bringing all six up to tension. And as I'm doing this, I need to tighten the claw as I go to try to keep the bridge level with the top of the body, or even better than that, you should really keep the bridge level with the strings. I still gotta find a tuner, man. Well, I was gonna bring the strings up to tuning tension, but I can't find the clip-on tuner. So I jumped on Amazon and got a cheap one on the way. Be here in a couple days, $6. And until I either find the old one or the new one arrives, it looks like this is going to go on hold for a bit. Well, I think that's going to do it for this video. So until the next one, everybody have a good one.